Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on last year's national champions, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Will kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Illinois Fighting Illini offense will have the ball first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game. And he... They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. These guys have taken some serious lumps in Big Ten play, and I want to see if they've become demoralized.
Yeah, I think you're going to find out a lot about their mental toughness here in this game, because at the start of the season, they were hoping to compete in Big Ten play. They've had some bounces not go their way. They've had some guys get injured. And now is the time in this game right here that you can turn it around by getting a win.
And it's hard. Obviously, such a difficult conference. The Big Ten, you've got to bring your A-game so many times or else you do get beat. You've had some setbacks. Now, how are we going to finish? We've talked about this season. We've talked about what we want to do, and we might not be living up to expectations.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And that's exactly what this defense wanted to do coming into this game. They wanted to set up third down so they could let their pass rush take over. They feel they've got a shot to be really successful if they can force the opponent to live in third and obvious passing situations. And that time, on the first third down of the game, they take advantage and get the sack.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Buffaloes offense will try to get something started with their first possession. The run from the shotgun.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
They're working that left side. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. There he goes. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved the touchdown.
This offense has really gotten to a nice rhythm here on their opening drive of the game. Running the ball, getting it down now into a goal-to-go situation. They really have established a bit of a physicality here early. Let's see if they can keep that up.
And the Buffaloes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Slams it ahead. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for a touchdown, Bucks! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Grabbed in the middle, it's Flanagan. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. They'll go back to work on offense. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Right down the middle. Pulls it in. It's Evanson. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Made a defender miss. Oh, he's got some space. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. A 1st down run in the red zone. That's going for the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Oklahoma was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Sooners performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Blasted as he lets it go. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Firing to the right, complete. He found plenty of room and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Buffaloes want to crank the tempo.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
To the air on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. Racing to the right. Touchdown, Illinois. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. He's going to let it go. Brings it down on the right side. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
It's great to spread the ball around and fool him, but if you've got a dude, feed him, and they are.
No doubt, Reese. That guy is a problem. I mean, you got a receiver that's so talented out wide, hard to cover.
Turning it on! And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Grab near the sticks. It's Jocelyn. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Wide open downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got it on the run. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll try to slam it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Colorado. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5?
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I'll tell you what, it is impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Leaves it with the running back. And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the first quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. From the gun, running back gets to give. Tackle is made at the 23. Let's call it a 5-yard pickup. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. Breaks into the open. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Quickly complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On on 3rd and long. He's going to have to throw for it. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, and getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front, and in the second half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
Illinois lining up to punt this one away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a big deal, too, in the new-look Big Ten Conference. Back in the day when there were divisions, you know, it was a toss-up every year who was going to win the big.
There he goes. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Gets it to him on the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Buffaloes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Buffaloes look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Bucks! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. Texas A&M found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in College Station. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Bunch formation for these receivers. Going to sling it on 2nd down. A little screen to the running back. Smashes ahead. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Oh, the attempt is no good. You're looking for anything, just something to go your way. Couldn't find it there. Still down by 24, guys. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Looking to throw on first down. Punts it out of the air.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays.
Oh, he's got some space. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. On the run, it's Evanson. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. It's complete to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's got his man. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. They just keep firing. Flips it out on the screen. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They'll try to power it in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Second down, they'll go to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone and he's knocked down at the 10. Looking downfield on first down. It's caught. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Give to the back. Find some fresh air. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level at Folsom Field.
Illinois has it teed up, ready to start the second half. Out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Out of the backfield, he's open. Turning it on. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They'll give it to the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Buffaloes in a good spot here with second and short. He'll pull it on the read. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll run it from the gun. Got enough space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado.
Man, we know football gets harder when you start to get the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, and getting a long touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you updated on a fascinating battle going down in the Pac-12. Cal is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Aaron Rodgers, this has not been a blowout today in Berkeley. They're up by a field goal over Utah State. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's second and long. Finds a little space. Breaks into the open. They finally get to him. A play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Second down, he'll throw it. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight up front. They're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got him downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
I got a feeling they went into the half and they talked about how do we create some more explosive plays on offense. First drive, you're trailing. They did exactly that. Nice job by this offense. They're going to need more of them to get back in this football game, but I like the first drive aggressiveness by this offense.
Illinois putting together a really nice drive. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The play action fake. Caught. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Illini started this drive deep in their own end, but now starting to generate some momentum. Makes the catch. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. He wants to throw it again. They're setting up the screen. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Flanagan. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Just drives it between the uprights. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Trying play action. On target. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Pulls it and fires to the left. Flying out to the left. He's at the 30. Inside the touchdown, Bucks. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a big play. 68 yards on the touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's got an open man. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Illinois moving it quickly down the field.
That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Complete downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
And that's a first down.
To the air on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up, and this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10.
Of 18. And a first down for the offense.
Hand off from the shotgun. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Looking to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Swings it out to the flat. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So they'll send out the field goal unit. A short kick, but that angle from the right can be a little tricky. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice.
There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
And the Buffaloes just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got it. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
They go to the ground. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Red pass, it's complete. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up in a great position here.
First and goal, Buffalo.
Working that left side now. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes! With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Vanderbilt is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jay Cutler, this might not be over just yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3.
Oh, he's got some space. Powers through. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. Leaves it with the back. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Finding Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, this defense thought coming into this one they could get after the quarterback, but I'm not sure, guys, if they thought they'd have this much success. Everything they've dialed up has gotten home. They've got 6 sacks in this game.
Illinois lining up to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. It's a draw. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. The Buffaloes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
First down for the offense.
Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
From the red zone, looking for a man. It's complete to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. Pressure coming. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Illinois, 13.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Man, this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Power football with the run. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. He's in open space downfield. Ball is loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. Knocked down, but not before. He gets the 1st down after recovering the fumble. When you know you have a team outclassed, The ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game.